The parade Sergeant Major is Third Ward Officer Muhammad Hanafi. Company Sergeant Major Alpha Company, 3rd Battalion Singapore Infantry Regiment. The parade commander is Lieutenant Lee K-Han. The 2 Commander, Bravo Company, 3rd Battalion Singapore Infantry Regiment. Singapore Infantry Regiment. Kindly rise as the regimental color passes by. All military personnel are to pay compliment to the colors as they march past your immediate front. up of 2 contingents from the first-year commander. The color on parade this evening is from the regimental color of 3rd Battalion Singapore Infantry Regiment. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the arrival of Commanding Officer, 3rd Battalion Singapore Infantry Regiment, Lieutenant Colonel Wang Shi-ming. He is accompanied by Regimental Sergeant Major, 3rd Battalion Singapore Infantry Regiment, 2nd Warrant Officer, Eng Yu Dang. Please be seated.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the arrival of Commander, 2nd Singapore Infantry Brigade, Senior Lieutenant Colonel Ko Leong Har. He's accompanied by Brigade Sergeant Major, 2nd Singapore Infantry Brigade, Master Warrant Officer Liu Yong Kwan.
With spirits soaring high, we are sure to
because he went to touch
The commanders in 3rd Battalion, Singapore Infantry Regiment have always been the heart of the unit. Their committed, confident, and cohesive nature has brought the unit to its greater heights. Today, we will honor some of these fine young gentlemen that have performed outstandingly. We would like to invite Commanding Officer, 3rd Battalion, Singapore Infantry Regiment to present the following awards. Sir, please. 16 Mono, Best Commander from Alpha Company, 2nd Sergeant Mohammed Nasmi.
Yeah, like
16 Mono, Best Commander from Bravo Company, 2nd Sergeant Mohammed Kari.
I do remember.
16 Mono, Best Commander from Charlie Company, 2nd Sergeant Isaac So. Commander from the 4th Company, Second Sergeant Mohammed Kai Fatli. 16 Mono, Best Commander from Headquarter Company, 3rd Sergeant Eugene Chan. Thank you, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, Commanding Officer, 3rd Battalion Singapore Infantry Regiment, Lieutenant Colonel Wong Sherman will now deliver his speech. Sir, please.
Good afternoon, Commander 2nd Brigade, parents, families, and members of the Scorpion family. Standing in front of us today are 3SR commanders who have almost finished 2 years of full-time national service. We gather to celebrate and honor their achievements and to thank them for giving their all during their time in 3SR. To all parents and families here, you have played a very important role in supporting your sons throughout these 2 years. As a family member, even though you may not wear the uniform or have a rank on your chest, even though you may not be the one who fired the weapon or put your life on the line, your job is just as tough as these soldiers standing here. When your sons are away, you keep the family running. Your support and encouragement allows your sons to go through national service in these 2 years in high spirit. Your sons make the sacrifice of 2 years of their time to serve the nation, and the family also makes certain sacrifices as well. So I would like to thank you for your support and your sacrifices. Let us give all parents and families here a big round of applause. But the star of today really is the soldiers standing in front of us. As we celebrate you reaching an important milestone in your national service, let us also take this opportunity to reflect on your journey in 3SR. When you first joined the battalion more than a year ago, I explained to you our unit's vision. Our vision is that when anyone from 3SR leads the battalion, no matter whether they are commander or soldier, he is able to say 3 things. First, I was part of a great family respected by all. Second, I have grown to become a better person and my experience was positive. Third, if I have to go to war, I will go to war with my unit, 3SR. And that's it. We don't have any grand vision to win prizes or awards or the best unit competition, even though those are nice. Our vision is simply about making sure that all those who pass through our gates are able to say these 3 things. As all of you standing on parade are about to leave us, let us see how much of our vision have we achieved. We start with the third part of our vision. If I had to go to war, I will go to war with my unit, 3SR. This talks about the operational readiness of our unit, the confidence that our people have if the button is pressed. Is 3SR able to deliver as a combat-fit fighting unit? On this count, I have to say that all of you have exceeded my expectations in the past 1 year. As first year commanders, you have trained your soldiers very well. The climax of this journey for you was in March and April of this year, when you led your soldiers to Rotation 1 platoon evaluation conducted by external examiners. Out of 9 platoons, 3 achieved Recon 1, 4 achieved Recon 2A, 2 achieved Recon 2B. The external examiners say that this was the best set of results they have ever given. Besides this outstanding performance in Rotation 1, you have also led our soldiers to do very well in other areas. In terms of combat fitness and skills, most infantry units bring their soldiers for the combat skills badge only in the second year, when soldiers are more experienced, fitter and better prepared. In 3SR, you led our soldiers to do the combat skills badge in February this year, just 2 months after we finished BMT. Even though our soldiers were far more junior, they proved themselves and achieved a much higher level of passes compared to other battalions, even senior second-year battalions. So credit goes to every single one for training our people to a high standard. In terms of physical fitness, because of all the hard work you have put in as first-year commanders, more than 70% of our soldiers have attained IPPT gold within 5 months of completing BMT, more than twice of what other units have achieved. Others may think that these are just statistics on a piece of paper, but to me it is more than just statistics. It is about the sweat, the tears, the energy, the time you have put in to motivate our soldiers to strive for the best. If we have to go to war, I'm sure that our soldiers are confident to go with 3SR, and that is only possible because of the strong foundations that you, as first-year commanders, have built for the unit. So thank you for making the third part of our vision possible. What about the second part of our vision? I have grown to become a better person and my experience was positive. Even though we understand the larger strategic reasons why national service is important for our country, we also want to make sure that at the individual level, each person who goes through NS benefits from the experience. Through the past 1 year in 3SR, I've seen each of you grow and develop as a person. As section commanders, you are directly in charge of 6 to 8 soldiers in your section. You are responsible for their everything, their training, their morale, their problems, their experience. When your men are discouraged, you motivate them and keep their spirits high. You lead them by example. You learn the true meaning of what leadership is. Third Sergeant Hassan from Bravo Company shared with me an interesting story. On the last night of section field camp, Hassan woke up to see his troopers standing and shivering in the rain at 2 a.m. in the morning. His soldiers did not want to sit down as the ground was wet and muddy and too cold. They were feeling very demoralized and very miserable. So Hassan found a big piece of log and got his troopers to sit down on this log with him and covered everyone with the ground sheet. Even though the rain continued to pour, they started to talk and joke to keep their spirits high, and in this position, they huddled together until daybreak. Through a simple act, Hassan has led his men through a very difficult night and kept their spirits high. Tell me which textbook in school can teach you about leadership as effectively as this? Which leadership seminar in an air-conditioned classroom can replicate what Hassan went through on that night in section field camp? Lessons which truly prepare us for life are not found within the confines of the classroom. They are found in the hills, where platoon mates rally around an injured member. These life lessons are found during Army Open House, where your team learns to tolerate differences and work together to create a beautiful show for 200,000 visitors. Life lessons are learned on the parade square, where soldiers grit their teeth over monotonous and repetitive drills. Unlike what is taught in the classroom or in school, these life skills, life lessons on resilience, determination, fighting spirit, strength of character, never become outdated. What you learn in the Army and in 3SR will be very useful when you go into the real world outside. even though national service may not be the most comfortable or the most easy experience, my hope is that it has been a positive one for you and that you have grown from your leadership experience as a section commander to become a better and stronger person when you leave 3SR. So that was the second part of our vision. How about the first part of our vision, which states that I'm part of a great family, respected by all. Now that you're about to ORD, I'm sure that many of you are reflecting about the times you shared with your army buddies. An army buddy is different from a friend you have outside in the civilian world. Your buddy has hoisted you on his shoulders when you had problems climbing up that low rope during DOC. Your buddy has carried your matador when you felt pain in your legs and told you to follow him to the finish line. He sleeps, eats with you from Monday to Friday, every day for the past 2 years. He's the first person you see when you wake up in the morning. He's the last person you see when you sleep at night. These bonds you have built in 3SR are special and as close a family as you can ever get. Second Sergeant Ricardo from Alpha Company and Third Sergeant Yuan from Charlie Company. They were both not born in Singapore. They lived and studied in other countries for most part of their lives and came to Singapore only shortly before NS started. They did not have many friends in Singapore, but were lucky to find a band of brothers in 3SR. Even though they had very different backgrounds, their buddies in Alpha and Charlie companies did not treat Ricardo or Yuhan any differently. After all, everyone is the same when they are wearing green. Both Ricardo and Yuhan went through very difficult personal situations during their time in 3SR. For Ricardo, it was in December of last year, while for Yuhan, it was in June of this year, just last month. Their fellow section commanders, many of you standing out there right now, rushed to provide assistance, taking over their duties without any hesitation and giving them all the support they needed to tide through the difficult times. The relationships you have built in 3SR will last for many years, perhaps even a lifetime, because these are relationships that are forged through shared experiences and tough times together. This network that you have built in 3SR will also be very useful for you when you step into the working world. Among all of you standing out there now, we have bankers, teachers, social workers, master chefs, property agents, engineers, lawyers, doctors. And nothing is more than a phone call away when you need each other's help. So treasure this great family that you have been part of, and please, keep in touch. As you leave 3SR, I hope you will see your national service experience not as a phase of life that is drawing to a close, but as a head start given to you that has helped you to grow as a person and forge strong relationships. Do not forget the lessons you have learned in 3SR and keep this family spirit alive no matter where you go. A few years from now, you may have forgotten a lot of the military skills you have learned. How to tie a knot for river crossing, how to strip a weapon in under 1 minute. But the life skills that you have picked up here in national service, leadership, resilience, determination, teamwork, this is what will endure. And only when you have grasped that will you be fully convinced that your time in 3SR was worth your while. Thank you again for giving your all during your time here in 3SR and for laying a solid foundation for the unit. You have made a big difference to the lives of our soldiers here to see you, and without you, 3SR will not be where we are today. I wish you the very best, and for the last time, let me hear the spirit of the Scorpion family. Scorpion!
Thank you, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, in a short while, you'll witness the Scorpion Battalion performing the march pass and advance in review order. This is the highest form of compliment in the parade. Please rise when the color party marches past your immediate front. All military personnel are required to pay compliments.
Akan berjalan lalu, dalam masa depan, konsesi nomor 1 dahulu, bergerak keserang full.
Just walk so close and make it right and take a picture.
หมาเขาโดดไม่ออกมา
Ladies and gentlemen, the colors of the 3rd Battalion Singapore Infantry Regiment will be marching out. Kindly rise as the colors pass by. All military personnel are to pay compliments to the colors as they march past your immediate front.
Không ba thái à nghe được.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have come to the last segment of today's parade, the farewell march. We seek your kind help in allowing our infantry commanders to slow march past through you. Company contingent. To the right, marching on our support and battalion headquarters company contingent.
可以了，可以这样了。
啲飛機。